Hello, everybody. What is good with you? It's weekend forecast time. Another week has flown by with the quickness. Here we are on the weekend all over again, man. Can you believe it? It's crazy, man, crazy. So, I hope y'all been liking the changes that I've made. I haven't really worked any general readings into the all signs videos. Honestly, I might look into some all signs general readings here maybe for the weekend. We'll see, but for now it's just going to be the standard energy check, maybe outcome and advice. I appreciate everybody's positive feedback though on the changes I've made to the October monthlies too. Anyway, if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, remember, the only way it's done is by looking in the description box of this video. It will never be done through social media, Facebook or Instagram. There are scammers out there pretending to be me, trying to steal your money. Please don't fall for that. I only have one Instagram account, and if you want to go follow me there, that's in the description of the video as well. Also, too, like I've been saying, for those of you who are catching the playback of this and not tuning in live, and you're asking me how to be able to donate, I've added my PayPal, the link in the description of the video as well. That's for donations only. That's not for paying for readings, okay? So, let's hop right into this. Got me two brand new fresh decks here. These will be the first readings done with these two. I got the Tarot Original 1909 and the Modern Spellcasters. I haven't had this one since I very first started. Looking forward to that. They changed the card stock. And once I found that out, I was like, man, I got to get that deck. The artwork is amazing. But when it very first came out, the card stock was horrible. So anyway, not that y'all care. But anyway. Oh, Aries, what do we got for you this weekend? What do we got for Aries this weekend? Universe or Spirit? What do we got for Aries? Let's see what wants to come through. What important messages we have for Aries. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like there is some silent stalking going on. Okay. I don't want to speak on that too much just yet. I feel like they are definitely sitting around watching you with very little to no communication. You could be sitting around keeping an eye on them too. I don't know, but let's see if there's any more communication than that. Let's see here. King of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Swords reversed. And the Five of Wands reversed. Ooh, the Devil card. All right, so there looks like this is some obsession here. This looks like obsession to me. It could be a Leo for some of you. This person's really holding back. I think they have a lot of feelings for you. They do. Ace of Cups and the Strength card. They're still holding back and not really coming forward. I feel like they're wanting you to come forward. It could be a Cancer for some of you, but it feels kind of like they want to open up and get something off their chest. That's what it feels like to me, and it looks to me like they might be obsessively sitting around and stalking you and watching you and seeing what you got going on. You know what I mean? But again, could be a Leo for some of you, holding back and not actually coming forward, not saying anything here. Okay, they do miss you. They do miss you with the Six of Cups, Hangman here. And like I said, I kind of feel like they're waiting on you, honestly. Yep, Three of Wands, Six of Cups, Hangman. They're waiting on you. They're waiting on you, baby doll. Three of Cups reversed. There could be a third party in the mix here for some of you as well. And the Page of Wands. So for those of you who, if there is any communication, it's very like, I think for a lot of you, I don't really think there is a lot of communication. But for those of you in which there is, they spend probably more time sitting around stalking you and watching you than actually coming forward and communicating. You know what I mean? But with this Page of Wands right here in the upright, Page of Pentacles in the reverse, it feels to me more like they're wanting to, they're really wanting to, but they're being very, very stubborn. Very stubborn, and they're holding off to see if you'll ever come forward. And it just feels like this is a bit of an Aries saga here. Ooh, dude, look at this Devil card, man. Isn't that gnarly? Isn't that a gnarly ass Devil card, dude? Holy hell. Well, I want to get an outcome and some advice. The first few cards will be the outcome. What kind of outcome we looking at here? Any action happening? Anybody coming forward? Any communication happening? With the Five of Wands reversed, High Priestess reversed, it looks kind of like they want to maybe apologize, get something off their chest. Let's see if there's any kind of outcome happening here. Star card, could be an Aquarius for some of you. Oh, Hangman flipped out there. Nope, looks like it's going to be sitting there stagnant. Hang on. Devil card reversed. Ten of Pentacles reversed and the Two of Swords. Nah, it's not really looking like it's going to be a very action-packed happening between the two of you. Let's get a few advice cards. It looks like it's flatlining. Brrr, not making any progress. Not making any progress this weekend. What's the advice here? Three of Swords. And the Ten of Cups. So there is a whole lot of potential here. And the Knight of Cups. There's a lot of potential here. Okay? Somebody needs to make a move here. Somebody needs to make a move. You got to make a decision. Okay? If this is something that you're really, really wanting, you might want to take that chance and come forward. Okay? If you're not, if you're dedicated to like, no, I'm not doing it, then that decision has to be made, and it has to be made known, and it has to be final. That's one that is split 50-50 down the middle. It depends on how bad you want this. I know some of you like are really, really wanting this. Others of you aren't, but we got to get that ball rolling one way or the other. One way or the other. Or it's just going to sit stagnant and there's not going to be any action happening at all. All right. Well, darn. I was hoping for a more action-packed reading than that, but it is what it is. Anyway, how about Taurus? What's the energies for Taurus? Universe, source, spirit. What do we got going on for Taurus this weekend? What do we got going on for Taurus? The Page of Wands in the reverse. Okay, could be a fire sign for some of you. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Two more shuffles. Is this going to be another stalkerific, where everybody's just sitting around stalking each other? It is Mercury retrograde, and this retrograde is pretty intense, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yep, the Strength card could be a Leo for some of you. Kind of feel like you're dealing with somebody here. It's very inconsistent. Yeah, Page of Cups reversed too. Yeah, they're definitely sitting around stalking you and watching you. I really honestly feel like this doesn't really feel like something that you're too emotionally connected to anymore. Not really. I mean, if you are, I think you have your head above water and you're thinking logically and rationally and reasonably. A whole lot of potential here. I mean, there's a part of you that yeah, I would like this to be able to work out, but I'm not doing all the work. I'm not. Some of you feel like you're the one who was doing all the work, and just, no, I'm not. I'm not doing all this work. So with this Nine of Cups, King of Swords here, it feels to me like you really have your head above water, and you're not allowing your emotions to make any stupid decisions for you. But you got this Ten of Cups here. Maybe some of you are already involved with somebody else. Maybe some of you could already have something new going on here, but it could be a Pisces for some of you. And the Seven of Wands in the reverse. So as much potential as there is here, this really just, yeah, an Ace of Swords in the reverse. This reeks of one-sidedness, okay? Oh, Adrienne, I hope I said that right. Farley, thank you for that super chat. Appreciate you, thank you. This reeks of one-sidedness, okay? And could be a Libra for some of you, but with that Justice card right there, I feel like you're keeping your stance and you're pretty much standing in the position that you're in right now because you've done too much. You did all the work, or at least you feel like you did. I'm reading it from your perspective. You feel like you put in all the work, energy, and effort, and you didn't get anything in return. You're not doing that again. That's what that feels like to me. Let's see what kind of outcome we got here. What kind of outcome we looking at? Is there going to be a reconciliation? Oh, this one's yelling at me. Ooh, the Two of Pentacles. Come on, I don't want a dull video of no action here. Come on, let's get some action. Let's get some action. Seven of Cups reversed, Devil card. Two of Swords reversed. Wheel of Fortune reversed. So I do kind of feel like this person is more than likely going to attempt to maybe just get your attention. You know, I think they're going to try to get your attention probably, you know. I'm not really seeing like straight up communication though. For those of you in which there's communication, I feel like this person is going to try to play like the pity party and like, you know, use your emotions against you basically. Poor me, boo-hoo me. It's been so bad. You don't know what I've been through. It's been so hard. And I don't really see you falling for it again. Nine of Cups. I don't really see it working on you. This is a karmic soulmate too, by the way, for a lot of you. Past life karmic soulmate. You had some sort of connection in a previous lifetime that didn't work out. So you're trying to get in this lifetime. And like most entities who are here working on karma, it's not working out in this lifetime either. Let's get a couple of advice cards. Eight of Cups in the reverse. So I do feel like that a conversation does need to be had between the two of you. Seven of Wands reversed. And the Eight of Swords. So I do feel like a conversation does need to be had between the two of you, but just maintain your stance. Maintain your stance. I'm willing to work with you, but I'm not going to be the only one that bends over backwards. You know, if we're going to make this work, we're going to make this happen, we're going to reconcile or whatever the case may be, we're both going to be putting forth work, energy, and effort on this. I'm not doing it all. Straight up, I'm not doing it all. It needs to be made known, okay? Also, too, some of you are dealing with somebody who's, you may feel like they're wanting to take advantage of you, okay? Need to put a stop to that as well. Need to put a stop to that as well, especially with the Nine of Pentacles reversed if you're dealing with somebody that that doesn't bring enough bread to the table. You know, I'm not supporting you, not your mama, not your daddy. It ain't happening. You know what I mean? So I just really feel like some boundaries need to be set here. Some boundaries need to be set. All right, Gemini. What we got for Gemini? What messages do we have for Gemini this weekend? I got me in a good workout. So if I seem a little low energy, I'm conserving my energy because Coach Drew just gave me a good workout a couple hours ago, man. A real good one. So I'm like, I got to conserve my energy for this video here. I switched my my workout schedule to the evening. So now it's in the evenings instead of the mornings. So I just got done busting out. Whew, I'm getting after it at the gym, man. Gemini, what do we got for Gemini? Gemini, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Hang on. I gotta see if that's your energy or theirs before I say something. And the King of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So some of you, yeah, Ace of Cups reversed. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you, yeah, you feel like this person's just a game player. You feel like this person's playing games and not taking things seriously. So I don't really see you wanting to open up and connect to this person emotionally at all. Not really. Ace of Cups reversed, Queen of Cups reversed. Here's the thing though. This is a really, really, really strong connection. Okay, so I kind of feel like both of you are kind of failing not to acknowledge it, but to just express it to each other. Both of you could be a twin flame connection. It could be another Gemini, or this could be your energy. But this does indicate an incredibly intense connection here that you all aren't expressing to each other. Y'all are both kind of trying to play it off. You know, y'all are both pretending that you don't feel this incredibly intense connection. Okay, and it is intense. Could be a Virgo. I also have Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, and Gemini here. Oh, Pisces. Could be a Pisces as well. See? See what I'm saying? Moon card, Lover's card. You all are both pretending that you don't feel this connection, but it's strong, man. It's real strong. Some of you, it could even be so strong you feel like you can tell what's going on with them telepathically, you know? And I'm just going to throw that out there. I know there's at least one of you out there that's like, man, am I going crazy? But I feel like I'm connected to them telepathically. You know, I can feel what they're going through, you know? If they're going through like like something depressing, I can feel their energy, like that kind of strong connect. Y'all don't know, man, there's a lot of people out there that don't understand these types of connections right here. They pierce through our ideologies of love and romance, you know, and they grab you straight by the soul. They grab you straight by the soul, bro. And a lot of times, whenever you experience connections this intense, it can scare the hell out of you. You know what I mean? It can scare the holy shit out of you because y'all are tied at the soul. Like I said, it could be a twin flame. Whatever, it doesn't matter what title you want to give the connection. It's still real intense, and you all are both playing it off and pretending you don't feel it. Interesting. The most interesting one thus far. Let's see what kind of outcome we got here. What kind of outcome we looking at? What kind of outcome do we got? Outcome for Gemini. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Be sure to share this video. Share this video. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. All that good stuff. I don't say that nearly as often as I should. Most YouTubers are you know, tell their audience very frequently to hit the like button, and I always forget. But yeah, hit that like button. Share this video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn on the bell icon. Click the bell icon and turn notifications on too. Ooh, the 5 of Cups. Looks like there's going to be some disappointment here. If you're waiting on this person to open up and express their feelings to you, I think you're going to be disappointed. Knight of Cups, though. Yeah, I kind of feel like somebody's going to eventually end up coming forward here, but I just don't feel like, I feel like you're going to end up feeling like you wasted your time. You're going to end up disappointed, feeling like it was a complete and total waste of time. I just see a bunch of silent stalking, sitting around watching each other. You know, y'all both feel this connection like crazy, and you're both pretending that you don't, you know. So I do honestly kind of feel like that one or the other of you, I see the two of you possibly briefly coming together and connecting, but I see you feeling like you're wasting your time and ending up really disappointed and upset, okay? Let's look at the advice. Let's get a few advice cards here. Judgment reversed. Ah, okay. So I think there's a deeper meaning. There's a deeper meaning to this connection and what's going on here. 4 of Swords. Yeah. There's a much deeper meaning to this connection than you realize right now. Okay? Much, much deeper. This is one of those types of connections that you don't see it right now. And a lot of times that's because you're not supposed to see it right now. But one of these days, you're going to look back on this connection and you're going to see it from a perspective that you never even thought of. Oh, that's why that happened that way. Okay? There's a much deeper meaning. And I really feel like this connection plays a much bigger role in your life and has a much greater purpose than you realize right now. So don't be so quick to judge the situation and what's going on. Because I really think one of these days in hindsight, you're going to be looking back on it singing a different tune. Okay? Just saying. All right, how about Cancer? Cancer, what do we got for my Cancerians this weekend? Cancer. Y'all's readings have been pretty positive here lately, haven't they? Well, more so than normal. More so than normal. The 3 of Wands. I just love this deck, man. 3 of Wands. You could be waiting to hear from somebody. Hang on. Waiting on something. I don't know what it is. I don't want to speak yet. Hold up. I got to see how that plays into the rest of the spread here. The 6 of Swords reversed. Waiting on somebody to come back. Huh? Either that or they're waiting on you, but this honestly feels like your energy, though. Waiting to see if this person's ever going to come back around. Could be an air sign or a fire sign. Temperance. Yup. Now these energies could go both ways, but it feels like the group of Cancers that this reading is meant for, it feels like you waiting on somebody to come back around. You still keep an eye on them. They keep an eye on you. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. Ooh, man. Dude, that's an awesome star card, dude. Look at that. Man. She looks dead serious too, man. Look at that look on her face. Anyway, 7 of Pentacles. This is a lot of waiting here. a lot of waiting, okay? You're waiting to see, but I really honestly feel too like you're still a little bit bitter. I think the longer you wait, the more angry and irritated you're getting, you know? Thank you, Paul, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, you're still holding on to some bitterness, though. Still holding on to a little bit of bitterness. Hangman reversed. It's getting to the point, though. I think that if it goes on too much longer, you're going to be done waiting. It's getting to the point to where it's like, you know what? I'm not waiting on you anymore. There's no point, you know. Seven of Pentacles. Look, she's watering a weed plant. I love that, man. I love that. Yeah, you're getting to the point. Two of Cups in the reverse. It's getting to the point to where you're just getting tired of waiting. And I really feel like so much tension is building up here that when and if the two of you do end up in communication, gonna pop off into a fight. Pop off into a fight, man. Ooh, Page of Cups reverse. They still keep an eye on you, though. I know you keep an eye on them, but they keep an eye on you, too. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. Let's see. Aquarius, Sagittarius, Virgo. Yeah, I love this deck, y'all. I was just saying a minute ago, I got a copy of this deck like very shortly after I first started reading. In some of my very first readings, I used this deck. But at the time when it first came out, the card stock was horrible. So I was like, man, that's one of the most beautiful decks I've ever seen. But I cannot read with that, because it just fell apart and it was terrible. And I just read a review the other day saying that they changed the card stock. So I was like, ooh, I got to get me one then. Yes, I love this. I love this. Y'all going to see this deck a whole lot. A lot. All right, let's look at the outcome here. Let's look at the outcome. It's looking like there's a lot of tension between you and this person building up, Cancer. A lot of tension. Let's look at the outcome. Let's look at the outcome. Ooh, Eight of Wands. There might be communication. I think you might get the communication that you're waiting for eventually. Ace of Wands reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. Yeah, as soon as you stop waiting and give up on it, I really feel like you're going to end up hearing from this person. Three of Wands reversed. Here's the thing, though. Lover's card, Chariot reversed. I don't really see you all making any headway, but I also don't see this connection getting any weaker. Lover's card could be a twin flame for some of you. I know that comes through a lot, and I know I say that a whole lot. And I'm going to leave it up to you to do your research on twin flames. I know about twin flames. I'm no expert. For those of you who are wanting to know more about that, I would recommend Gold Ray Twin Flames. Okay, it's all one word. Gold Ray Twin Flames. He did pass away last year. Which was a big bummer. I was totally bummed out when I found out about that. But that channel is an encyclopedia. Okay? It's a library, okay, when it comes to twin flame information. Anyway, though. Yeah, some of you could be dealing with a twin flame connection. But I just don't really see a whole lot of... I think that eventually... later on down the line, it's going to get to a point to where the two of you could actually have something stable. If you could get through this weird, rocky period here where the two of you end up communicating, play your cards right, no pun intended, and later on down the line, I think the two of you will get to a stable point, but it doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon. It looks like the pathway right now between the two of you is very, very rough. If you had, let me get a couple of advice cards here. The Ten of Wands reversed. If you take the time to heal, focus on your frequency, and allow this to flow naturally without trying to force it, without trying to fight it, okay? And you make your number one priority your healing, your emotional and spiritual and psychological well-being. I really think that the two of you could pull this off and come together and have a successful connection. Okay, you just got to make it through the storm. You got to make it through this rough, rocky, whatever it is that's going on between the two of you. And it looks like there is success possible here. Okay, there is. All right. Leo, you know what I got to do when it comes to the Leo readings. Sage break. Back in the day, y'all remember like last year, I used to have to sage every single Leo reading. It's not that bad. Y'all's last reading, you don't even know, dude. Your October reading, I played it as cool as I could on camera, but I had to go try. I was trying to meditate, but I ended up passing out for like 2 hours. That drained the shit out of me, dude. That drained me like something else, man. That was crazy. That drained me like nobody's business, boy. Hopefully this reading doesn't do that to me. Set it here on my magician's table. There we go. All right. Leo. We got any Leos in here? Got a decent little group of you in here tonight. Leo. Got some OG followers in here? Sweet. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. The Four Swords. Okay. 4 shuffles. 1. 2 more. Boom, Hermit reversed. Okay, Temperance reversed. Okay, so you have the upper hand in this connection right here, and you know it. You have the upper hand, okay? It was whatever happened between the two of you, it wasn't an easy decision, but I do really feel like you know that your stance, where you are right now, you're the one with the upper hand. Whatever decision you made was the right decision, is all I'm saying, okay? Some of you are doing very, very well with your work and your finance, with the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands right here. I do see communication happening here, but it looks like new communication. I see past energies and new energies here, okay? I'm feeling like you have new communication coming in. Y'all got something real intense coming in here. Y'all got something real intense coming in here, okay? As far as the past goes, I think that you've made peace with your past. I don't really think that the person you're dealing with has. Not really. The person you're dealing with hasn't really found any peace yet when it comes to this situation. You know, they're still irritated, they're still bitter, they're still blaming you, they're still mad about it. They haven't let go of it. But it really looks to me like you've come to a point to where you're chill, okay? I learned what I needed to learn from that situation. It's all good. It is what it is. Moving forward. And I think y'all got something. Y'all, I see communication coming in here. Something very, very, very intense coming in here. Man, that Lover's card keeps coming up for everybody. That Lover's card keeps coming up. It feels like new love to me. Could be a twin flame for some of you. I have Gemini, Taurus, Sagittarius. King of Swords reversed. Yeah, the past person here is still real bitter, dude. Still real bitter and heartbroken. King of Swords reversed. 3 of Swords. Yeah, I'm really 9 of Cups reversed. Yeah, they could end up trying. The past person could try to communicate as well, but I feel like the problem is you're dealing with somebody that's codependent. The past person was codependent, you know. So I'm not going to go on the codependency lecture, but we do know that if I'm codependent, what that means is I have a void in my heart that I need filled. Okay. And I'm looking to you to fill it, okay? It's your job to make sure that I'm not lonely. It's your job to make sure that I feel happy. It's your responsibility. Well, you can't do that. It's impossible. Not only is that not your responsibility, but even if you tried, you're incapable of doing that. So you know what? You're always the bad guy. Nothing you ever do is going to be good enough. See what I'm saying? Heather, thank you so much for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you, and thank you for that positive feedback too. Thank you very much. So you may end up actually hearing from this past person as well. I'm seeing more than one person here. I'm seeing more than one. Hopefully it doesn't turn into one of them love triangles. Hopefully not. I do got that 3 of Swords there. It's looking like communication from 2 different people. Let's look at the outcome here. kind of outcome we got for Leo. Oh, Nine of Swords. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is causing you some nervousness and anxiety here. Oh, man. The Emperor. Okay, you are taking control of this situation, though. But I really feel like those of you who hear from this past person, all it's going to do is put a burden on you. And man, I'm telling you what, I'll get some advice cards here in a minute, but personal advice, this is just personal. This is what I would do. I would ignore that. Some of you may ignore it, but just simply the thought of them wanting to come back around, makes you nervous, it makes you antsy, and it does nothing but add stress. So all that's going to do is add stress to you. You know what I mean? But I really think that you are taking control of the situation. 10 of Pentacles again. Like I said, whatever it is that you have coming in right now, it looks like there's a lot of success here. But you're still kind of up in your head and not really 100% sure which direction to go. That doesn't mean that you're not going in a direction. But even if you pick a path and start walking, you still have a lack of trust in yourself. Okay? And yep, the past person, it's still unfinished business. I think you're going to have to find the majority of your closure in your own heart. Let's look at the advice here. What's the best advice for Leo? The Sun card. Okay, be sure you find your happiness in here. I know I've given this little speech a couple of times in the past few days, but I am not one of those spiritual public figures that's going to bash materialism, okay? There is nothing wrong with material things. There is nothing wrong with finding temporary pleasures in earthly material things. Nothing wrong with finding pleasure in your money and in your things, your house and your car, and in your relationships. Relationships is categorized in that. You know that, right? You know that, right? That's in there with all the things in the outside world. Your lover is no different, okay? And there's nothing wrong with finding, pleasure in those things, but it does not create happiness, okay? Happiness comes from you, not to you, okay? And I know that can be incredibly difficult to find sometimes, but as long as you just got to go in there and start digging, dude. You got to go in there and start digging, okay? It's like a light switch. It's like you're in a dark room feeling around for a switch on the wall. It's in there. It's in there. You may not be able to see it. You got to go in there and start feeling around. And then once you find it and you figure out how to flip that happy switch on, boy, nothing stopping you at that point. And you are unstoppable. When you have control and you can figure out how to flip that happy switch, don't waste your time fighting and arguing with especially anybody from the past. Okay, the past is in the past. I don't care. Say whatever you want to say. That's fine. Whatever your opinion is of me, that's not my responsibility. The version of me that you created in your mind is not my responsibility. Whatever. I don't care. It's none of my business. There's no point. Like I said, the next thing you have coming in is going to be very, very intense. You ain't going to have no room for any past energy. All right, Virgo. Virgo, what do we got for Virgo this weekend, universe? What do we got for my Virgos? We're gonna do a reading for my fucking Virgos, you hear? That's my little mobster, little elf mobster. You know what I mean? We're doing a reading for Virgo, you hear? Don't ask me. I don't know. I'm just in the flow state, man. My mind's just doing whatever it wants to do at random. What do we got for Virgo? Oh, the Five of Pentacles. Ah, man, still? Okay. And the Six of Swords reversed. Okay. So, yeah, it's all your fault, Virgo. It's all your fault. You know, I still feel like this person's trying to throw a pity party. Okay, they want to throw a pity party and try to like twist your emotions around. Poor me, poor pitiful me. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know how hard it's been. Poor me, you know. And at the end of the day, I do kind of feel like you have a special place in your heart for this person. But see, King of Swords and King of Cups, you're not allowing that to make any irrational decisions for you. Okay, you don't want no drama. No drama. This is a drama-free zone, okay? They do sit around and keep an eye on you. I just feel like you're still, okay, some days are better than others because the Queen of Swords is in the reversed and the King of Swords is in the upright here. So some days are better than others, but you do still harness a little bit of bitterness towards this person. You do. Eight of Cups in the reverse, though, yeah, they're trying to come back, dude. This person wants to come back around and throw a pity party. They want to come back around and throw a pity party. Okay? We got a bit of a Virgo saga going on here. Starting to tell the same story for y'all over and over and over, isn't it? They're trying to get your attention. Okay? Where's it at? I just had it. Page of Wands reversed, Page of Pentacles upright. Okay? They're trying to get your attention. Maybe posting things directed towards you. You know what I mean? If there is communication, I don't think there is communication for a lot of you, but and the Seven of Wands, yeah, you got your guard up, man. You don't even trust this person. You don't even trust them. Virgo saga alert. Virgo saga alert. Let's see if we can get a solid outcome here. What do you bet Five of Wands is going to come out? What do you bet? What do you bet, man? I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. We'll see, though. Eight of Cups, even better. Walking away. Dun 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 dun. I'm done. Walking away. I don't see you feeding into it. I don't see you feeding into it, Virgo. Two more shuffles. Ha-ha! Yeah, you got the upper hand. You know that the most successful thing you could possibly do for your life right now would be to release and let go of this. Because at the end of the day, yeah, see, told you. Yeah, the Five of Wands reversed. Okay, good, Virgo. Good form, Virgo. All right, yeah, you ain't playing that game. Avoiding the drama. You ain't wasting your time fighting and arguing. You probably had every fight and every argument you could possibly have with this person. Some of you. I know there's at least one Virgo out there that's like, dude, I've already said everything I have to say 1,000 times, and it's not getting through their head. There's no point in saying it, you know? So, and for some of you, you're on a path to success, and this person was like a big boulder tied to your back, you know, and you just had to release and let go of that because this person was holding you back from your goals. However, you are dealing with a karmic soulmate here, okay? You had some sort of connection in a previous lifetime that didn't work out, so you tried it again in this lifetime. And it's not working out in this lifetime either. It's all good, man. It happens. So you are going to have to work. You're going to have to go inside and do that inner work to find your own closure in your heart, okay? Look, I'm going to, real quick, the 3 steps. I know some of y'all have heard me say this 1,000 times, but there's always new faces in here who need to hear this information, okay? Thank you, Yaz, for that super chat. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate you. The 3 steps, okay? Step number 1, what did that connection teach me about myself? What did I learn about myself from that connection and that experience? As soon as I figure that out, step number 2, I begin applying what I learned about myself to my life. Okay? Because if you just learn something about yourself, that's cute, but if you don't do anything about it, that knowledge is useless. So I begin applying what I learned about myself to my life. And as long as I am dedicated to applying whatever changes need to be made to my life, it will eventually end up producing positive results in my life. And as soon as that happens, and I can point to things in my life that are positive, that are a direct result of what I learned from that connection, I tie those positive changes in my life to that person, and I assign that connection a new meaning. This is how you untie from a karmic soulmate. Because karma is created when we come together with somebody, whatever happens, happens, we separate, that generates energy. And what do most of us do? Nothing. Nothing. We hold that energy and it buries itself in the depths of our subconscious mind for the rest of our life. We forget about it. We think we're over it. No, you're still energetically tied to this person. And then that carries over onto the other side and then back into the next lifetime. So what you have to do, this is how powerful you are. You have to assign that connection a new meaning. You are the one that has the power and the authority to assign a meaning to anything that you experience in your life. And if you don't, well, you're just tied to this person and you're gonna keep doing it. You're gonna keep coming back over and over and over and over and over until we do something with that energy and untie from it, okay? All right. I know, like I said, some of you have probably heard me say that 1,000 times, but we always have new faces in here. We always have new faces in here, and this is important stuff, man. This ain't no joke. This ain't no mystical bullshit. This is very serious. Very serious. It's 2021. It's time for us to become more aware of how energy behaves and how to start working with energy. Okay? We're creating our lives with energies, frequencies, and vibration, and we're not just getting programmed and letting somebody else control our lives for us. We got to take control of our energy. See what I'm saying? All right, Libra. 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 What do we got this weekend for my Libra's universe? What do we got? Oh, a few of them fell out on the floor here, but the only one that fell down face up, is the Six of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's still holding a grudge. There's some bitterness being held on to here. 2 more shuffles. So you're still holding a little bit of a grudge, Libra. Whatever. Well, hang on. I'll shut up. Boom. 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, 4 of Wands in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So the cycle between the two of you is very much complete and the damage is done. Okay. Even in the event that the two of you did end up coming back together, which I don't think so, with the 8 of Wands, 4 of Wands, both in the reverse here, I feel like the universe slammed the door shut on this right here and there's blocked communication for the majority of you. But the damage has been done. The damage is done. So even in the event that the two of you did end up coming back together, it would never quite go back to exactly what it once was. That connection would never go back to being as solid and as intense as it was before. Okay, because whatever happened between the two of you, I don't think that... Now, don't get it twisted. You can heal from this. I'm not saying you can't heal from it. But especially once you heal from it, even if you did try to come back together, that the damage that was done, you all will never be tied as tightly as you once were. Nope. Queen of Cups in the reverse. You're falling out of love with this person. Falling out of love, losing interest. The connection doesn't even really feel as strong as it once was. See what that's all about there. The King of Pentacles reverse, 10 of Cups. So this person may want to apologize. But I don't know, man. With all these other energies right here, they may want to apologize and try to reconcile here. But this is the biggest one here for me. The 4 of Wands in the reverse. That means the universe slammed the door shut. Slammed the door shut. Boy! Thank you, Pretty Eyes, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Universe slammed the door shut on this. And the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune. Cycle is complete. The cycle between the two of you is complete. The door is slammed shut on that, okay? Let's see if we can get an outcome. Let's see if we can get an outcome on my Libras. Ooh, haha! Hey, what'd I tell you, man? Look, you see that? Told you. Universe slammed the door shut. If you try to kick it open, it will bite you in the ass. You'll learn real quick I know there's at least one Libra out there that's like, and you're going to try to kick that door open. You know, you're not accepting it. And I don't think the majority of you, okay, but I'm reading for who knows how many tens of thousands of Libras out there. There's at least one of you that's going to try to kick that door open. And you'll learn real quick why you shouldn't, okay? Two of Pentacles. So I really see you going through a period right now where you're trying to figure out whether or not you're doing the right thing. Some of you don't really trust yourself. You are moving forward. You're moving on from this. Oh, you got something new coming in too. You got something new coming in. Oh, so that, okay. You got something new coming in. So I feel like there's some of you that are kind of emotionally juggling a new person and a past person. Should I go find something new, or will the past person come back? Or should I give this new person a chance, or should I try to work things out with the past person? You know what I mean? Their new super chat just come in? Hang on. Nope. No, all right, never mind. Never mind. All right. Let me get some advice here, though. Let me get some advice. All right, so don't try to overthink this situation. Don't try to overthink this situation, okay? You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Virgo, but I really feel like you already know everything that there is to know about this connection. It doesn't really go any deeper. I know it may not make sense. You know, it may not make sense. It may be completely incomprehensible. But it's just like that sometimes, man. Don't underestimate the universe's ability to do something that makes no logical, rational sense. And you just got to accept it for what it is. I know, dude. Oh, I know. Oh, trust me, I know. I know how frustrating that can be. But a lot of times, the universe is like, yo, accept it for what it is. Accept it like it is what it is. You know what I mean? Thank you, Sarah Jane Johnson, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. But yeah. Don't try to overthink it. Yep. You need to let go of the past right here. And do the best that you can. And like I said, I think a lot of you have something new coming in. But even when those of you have something new coming in, okay? And I know there's some of you out there who are currently dealing with somebody new, you know. Remember, it's important to, I don't care if you live with this person. Assign yourself some alone time. Assign yourself some me time, okay? Learn to start developing that relationship with yourself, okay? Thank you, Christina, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. That will strengthen any connection that you're in when you learn to assign yourself some me time and you develop that relationship with yourself. Oh, yeah. Lady Aqua, thank you for that super chat. And y'all on fire with the super chats tonight. Appreciate you. Remember, I said it at the beginning of the video, but for those of you catching the playback of this, my PayPal is in the description. I've been having a lot of people come to me saying, well, how can I donate if I'm watching the playback? You know, can I still super chat? Unfortunately, you can't super chat, but I do have my PayPal link for those of you catching the super chat or catching the playback and you can't super chat. Appreciate y'all. Every last one of you that's blessed me with a donation. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you all very much. As you can see, it goes towards tarot cards. Dude, I ain't gonna lie, man. I probably have $300 or $400 worth of tarot cards. Man, this isn't all of them. I got like 10 of them right here. I probably have about 30 or 40 decks. Oh, yeah. I love tarot cards, dude. I love them. I just love them. I've loved them even before I didn't even know you could make money reading tarot when I first started. You know what I mean? I was just so passionate about it. I was just obsessed with it, you know, and thank the universe. Universe blessed me with a career. So, you know, it's cool to be able to make a living doing something that you're obsessed with, you know. So, anyway, I digress. All right. Scorpio. What do we got for Scorpio this weekend, universe? What do we got? Oh, there it is. Page of Wands in the reverse. Could be a fire sign for some of you. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Three of Swords. Judgment reverse, Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Cups. Death card, though. So this person really has a special place in their heart for you, but I think both of you know it's pretty much done, man. I definitely think you know. That's a badass death card too, boy. Look at that. That's a badass death card. I like that. But I really kind of feel like this was over a long, especially for those of you dealing with a fresh situation that's like new, you know, because I know it's different for everybody. But I'm talking right now specifically to the Scorpios dealing with something that's just freshly come to an end, like in the last week or two. It was over a long time ago. Long time ago. Long time ago. Okay? But whether it's something fresh or not, I really still feel like it was over long before it officially ended. You know? It was over long before it officially ended. Two of Wands, Three of Wands, both reversed. Turning, and not going back. Turning away and not turning back. Nine of Cups, though, hey. That's a very, very good frequency, though. You know what? A lot of you have learned emotional independence from this connection here. And I'm not really getting much more than this. Some of you just want to be happy and single. Some of you are just thinking about, you know what? I just want to spend a period of time single. But even those of you that aren't single, I think you've really learned how to develop a very special relationship with yourself. Okay, it's a very powerful frequency to be in. Knight of Swords, communication's coming in. You got communication. It's starting to go in circles now, though, but I see communication coming in. Let's look at the outcome to see if this is communication from the past person or a new person. I see communication. See communication, and there's the Two of Cups as soon as I split the deck. Let's see, what's the outcome for Scorpio? Knight of Wands. I feel like something new's coming in. Yep, I see new communication happening here. New communication. Excuse me. Hangman. Okay, so you're not really wanting to rush into anything right now, I don't think. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. So you're walking away from the past and closing that cycle out, okay? And I see more than likely communication happening, but I don't really think you want to jump in with both feet. Not really. But I do think this person is coming forward with a lot of passion, a lot of emotion. Oh, yeah. But you're like, you're putting the brakes on things right now. You're kind of putting the brakes on it. Ten of Wands. Yeah, you still got a lot of healing to do, and you know it, too. And you know it. Some of you, this reeks of I'm not ready. I just got out of something serious. I'm not ready for this right now, you know? Yep. I see it's communication from a new person here, but it doesn't look like it's picking up and taking off because it feels like you're putting the brakes on the situation, you know? It feels like you're putting the brakes on the situation. So it's not going any deeper than that. We'll have to see how it plays out for the weekly forecast. But I see communication from a new person, though. A new potential love interest coming in. Thank you, Kat, for that super chat. Thanks for that positive feedback. Yeah, the elf mobster. Yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you. All righty. Well, how about Sagittarius? Saggy-waggy. How's my Saggies doing? What we got for Sagittarius this weekend, universe? Come on. None of them want to yell at me yet. Hold up. Oh, there it is. There it is. Ooh, the Sun card. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. That's very positive, though. Very positive. See, that's one of my favorite things about y'all, okay? For those of you who don't know, you know that I am happily engaged to a Sagittarius. It's always been like one of my favorite signs, like my whole life. It's because y'all like have access to that happy switch. And like, how do you, y'all just have it naturally. You know, whenever you want to, you just flip that switch and you know, and it's like, dude, hang on. Let's see. We shall see, said the blind man. Ooh, Three of Cups, yeah. Eight of Swords, Justice, Hangman, Ten of Cups. Okay, so you have something new coming in here. I definitely see. Now I'm gonna spit out a real specific storyline here. So if this doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. But this is what I get first thing. You're going out, hanging out, and partying with your friends, and while you're out, somebody new comes along. Okay. Thank you, Maggie, for that super chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. See, going out and hanging out with friends, partying, having a good time. You know, let's go out and have a few drinks. Let's go hang out. Then all of a sudden, bam. Look at that Knight of Cups is on a fish. Look at that. Something new's coming in here. Something brand spanking new here. But I kind of feel like there's a lot of potential here. Ten of Cups, Knight of Cups. Some of you are starting a new relationship here. But there's something that feels a little bit funny because this person may be a little bit emotionally closed off. They may be a little bit emotionally closed off here. I kind of feel like whatever happened in the past, you're just putting it in the past and that's in the past. I'm not looking back, you know. We got another super chat. Melissa Dawn, thank you so much for that super chat. So when it comes to the past, it looks like you're just ignoring it and just stuffing it off in a corner and taking it off and running right into something new here. Right into something new here. You don't want the drama. You don't want the conflict. Six of Swords. It's actually, you're going through a rougher transition than you're letting on, aren't you? Hey, man. I also know that's another thing that you all are really good at doing, you know? You're going through a rough transition right now, but you're doing the best that you can to make the best of it. See, with the Six of Swords, the Sun card, you're making the best of it. You are making the best of it, but whatever this new situation is right here, I feel like you're a little bit, you know, some of you don't really want to connect on an emotional level right now, but I feel like you might be dealing with somebody here, a new person that's a bit emotionally unavailable. Okie dokie. What's the outcome for Sagittarius this weekend? What is the outcome? Seven of Pentacles reversed. Hermit. King of Wands in the reverse. So I just really kind of feel like Four of Pentacles reversed, Five of Cups. Yeah, you got something new coming in here, but you're doing a real good job at not letting anybody know that you got a lot going on in here. I think you're a lot more bummed out about the past than you're letting on. So you're taking things very, very slow. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries or a Virgo, but with the Emperor and the Hermit here, nobody knows about this. Nobody knows that you're feeling like this. And nobody really knows that you're actually carrying, you know, the Ten of Wands isn't here, but it feels Ten of Wandsy, you know, carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders, okay? So whatever this new thing is, some of you could be just starting a new job, but like I said, I don't really have a lot of career stuff. I haven't worked that into the all signs yet, but you're whatever this new thing is that's coming in here, you're taking it slow. Taking it slow here. Five of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Cups reversed. Man, some of you all just aren't trying to connect with anybody on an emotional level because you're dealing with so much on the inside. Well, let's look at the advice. Let's get a few advice cards here. What's the best advice for Saggy Wadgy? Okay, the Four of Wands in the reverse. Strength card reversed. Okay, and the Eight of Swords. All right, so you're not handling it in a bad way. I don't think you're handling it in a bad way, but be sure that and there's nothing wrong with starting a new connection with a new person, okay? But do not let a new connection distract you from the healing you need to do, okay? That's one of the biggest mistakes that we all make. I've done it a million times. We've all done it, okay? And I know, and this is for everybody, anybody watching, every last one of you, okay? When you connect with a new person, a lot of times we look to a new connection to alleviate our broken heart. Don't do it. That's like going and getting drunk when you're pissed off. It's not a good combination. It's not, you don't want to do that. Do not let a new person distract you from the healing you need to do, okay? Because what'll happen, best case scenario, the energy, you're energetically tied to that past person, okay? And whatever frequency you're holding in your heart doesn't go anywhere. Doesn't go anywhere. And it will express itself between you and the new person eventually. Don't underestimate the universe's ability to do that, to carry that energy over into the next connection, okay? Georgette Thompson, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you all, man. Y'all are on fire with the super chats tonight, man. Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it. I'm going to go buy another 30 tarot decks. All right. Capricorn. Caparoo. Capricorn. What do we got this weekend? And we got Gia. I hope I said that right. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. 2 more shuffles. 2 more. Another super chat. Uh-oh. Constance Mullins, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. Some of you could have kids with this person here. So communication's coming in here. I do see communication, okay? I kind of feel like, who is this? Hang on, I gotta clarify this Ten of Swords real quick. Hold up. Whoops. What's that Ten of Swords? Is that Capricorn or the person they're dealing with? Somebody's throwing in the white towel and giving up here. 8 of Cups reversed. Okay. Yeah, I kind of feel like the person that you're dealing with was wanting reconciliation, but they're giving up hope. They've given up hope on reconciliation. Giving up hope. Okay. Some of you, man, this one's a tough one, dude. I mean, it's not tough to understand the energy. It's tough to explain. Some of you are wanting to be single and not really looking to be tied down right now. Okay, but I feel like communication is coming in here. Okay, the person you're dealing with is codependent. Okay, you're dealing with somebody that was kind of needy, I think. And they've given up hope, but communication's coming in right now. But with the Empress reversed and the 9 of Pentacles, I think most of you are not looking to be tied down to anything serious right now. And you're focused on your work and your finance. Focused on your work and your finance. Okay, the 4 of Swords in the reverse. I really feel like this is new communication here, though. I want to try to get a little bit more on this right here because, again, with you, I feel past energy and new energy here. Okay? So I feel like you have somebody new that's really, really interested in you, but you may not be all that interested in them. Or even if you are, I just really feel like you're prioritizing your money and your career and your finance and making that your number 1 priority right now, and not really, like whoever this new person is that's coming in, you're not putting that really high on the priority list is what this feels like here. Ace of Pentacles, yeah, see? And the Strength card. Yeah, I think that you're making a head over heart decision to prioritize your work and your finance over, being tied down to somebody right now. Not, if the right person wants to come along one day, then okay, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We'll see how it goes. But that's not on my priority list right now. My priority list is my work and my finances. Let's look at the outcome, because this is starting to string me along here. So far, this is one of the toughest readings I've done in this whole video so far tonight. Just really hard, because the thing about it is putting it into words is the hard part. Because I can see it, bam, I feel, and I got it. You know what I mean? But putting it into words to make it efficient here for this short little mini reading is tough. Let's see here. What's the outcome for Capricorn? Outcome, what's the outcome? 6 of Cups reversed. Hold up. That's a grudge. That's something negative. Hang on. I'm thinking that, but it said that the past person's throwing in the white towel, though. So So, if they're throwing in the white towel, they shouldn't be coming back. Yeah, Page of Wands reversed, okay. All right, so I still kind of see you carrying the burden. Yeah, you're still carrying the burden, but you're too nervous to start anything new right now. You're just too nervous to start anything new. 10 of Pentacles, you're focused on your work and your finance. When it comes to anything new right now, I think a lot of you are you're just not ready for it yet. Just not ready for it yet. But new communications coming in. It looks like it's going to be a bit of a stagnant weekend for you. It's going to be a bit of a stagnant weekend here. I don't see a whole lot of movement happening here. Not really. But whatever it is that you're doing with your work and your finance, though, you already know that that's going to pay off. You already know that's going to pay off. You ain't going to be broke. That's for damn sure. But it just feels like you're in that period right now of stagnancy where it's just that period where it's rough. And I don't know any other way to explain that, man. I hope that made sense. Hope that made sense because that's the best way I can think to explain it right now. All right. Well, how about Aquarius? Aquarius. What do we got for Aquarius this weekend? Universe or spirit? 10 of Swords reversed. Okay, so this is something you're getting over. You're getting over this. Star card. Could be another Aquarius for some of you. I feel like you're getting over this and the person you're dealing with is still burdened by this. Yeah, you're getting over this, but the person that you're dealing with is still burdened by this here. They're still carrying the burden, but some of you feel like this person may have wanted to take advantage of you. I think communication is going to end up happening here. I do see communication. 5 of Pentacles. I feel like all this person wants to do is throw a pity party. They want to throw a pity party. They want to, talk about how hard it's been and boo-hoo, poor pitiful me, And I think you may know this too. Thank you, Riley, for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. You know this too. You know this. King of Wands. You don't even take this person seriously. You don't take them seriously. You don't feel like the two of you will ever get to a point of stability and success here. Could be a third party in the mix here too. I think a lot of you want to keep your options open here. You want to keep your options open and just get the hell over this, okay? You already have a full understanding of everything that happened in this connection here. And there's nothing left to say. There's nothing left to do, and hang on. This is kind of a boring, Queen of Swords. This is a really boring reading. This is a really boring reading, dude. Look. This right here, I think the two of you are going to end up communicating here, but it doesn't really look like it's going anywhere. Doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Not really. I don't see much of anything happening here. I don't see the two of you connecting on an emotional level. I don't see the two of you doing anything to work through the past issues. If anything, all it is, for those of you communicating with this person, all this person is going to try to do is throw a pity party. That's all they're going to really do. And I just don't see that going anywhere. Okie dokie. Well, see if we can get an outcome here. That one was almost harder. Well, not really harder. That one was like more boring. That was more boring than the Capricorn reading. That one was just like blah. Like that felt like the most stagnant. Like, you know what I mean? Let's see if there's going to be any kind of I think this needs more advice than anything, honestly. Okay, all right. So I see communication, like I said. I see communication. 3 of Wands reversed, though. And the 8 of Cups reversed. Yeah, I really feel like at the end of the day, what this person's really, they are like dead set on somehow getting in there and twisting your emotions to make you make some kind of decision that they want you to make. And it's just not happening. It's not happening, Now, I know there's at least one of you out there who this person's already tried this 100,000 times, and you've already told them no 100,000 times, and it doesn't click in their fucking head, you know? 4 Cups. Let's get the advice. What's the advice here? Page of Swords reversed. Don't entertain communication with this person, okay? If they message you, don't respond or ignore it, okay? Give them the silent treatment. You see? 5 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Focus on your work and your finances right now, okay? If any past person tries to come back around, just completely ignore it. Completely ignore it right now, okay? Because it's just gonna be the same old story, same old song and dance. Nothing new. Nothing new. I would focus on work and finance right now. That's what I would do. Especially during this retrograde, man. This retrograde. That's when all the X's want to hit you up, isn't it? That's when all the X's trying to hit you up during retrograde. All right, last but not least, Pisces. Pisces, let's get some action. Let's get a positive reading. Let's end this video on a positive note. I got my fingers crossed for you. Got them crossed, man, got them crossed. The Justice card, okay. Could be a Libra for some of you. Some of you could have legal issues here. There could be some legal problems here. Like some of you could have some like kind of court case or something like that. Boom. Chariot reverse. Could be a Cancer. Hermit reverse. Could be a Virgo. Okay, so the two of you have a very intense connection here, but there's too much manipulation. There's too much manipulation with the Magician reversed here. Some of you could be dealing with a twin flame connection, but it's a really, I honestly feel like there would be a lot of potential here if it wasn't for the manipulation. Okay, one, the other, or both of you is trying too much to manipulate the situation instead of actually putting forth the energy and the work emotionally to make it happen, you know? Now, I don't know who it is. You all could be doing it to each other. But what we have to do in order to make a connection like this successful, both people involved have to go inside and work on themselves. That's incredibly difficult to get 2 fucking people to do. It's incredibly difficult to get 1 person to do that. But 2 people agree. There's always finger pointing. You know, well, I shouldn't have to change anything. I didn't do anything wrong. Look, the way it works is a person can only make their way into your life one way, and that is by matching your frequency. That's the only way they can make their way into your life, okay? And as soon as they do that, what happens between the 2 of you is going to be a manifestation that complements that frequency. See what I'm saying? That makes sense? The example I always give is if I'm on the frequency of loneliness and emptiness and sadness, nobody can make their way into my life and secure a position in my life unless they also vibrate at a frequency that resonates with loneliness, emptiness, and sadness. And as soon as they do that, if that frequency is maintained, what happens between the 2 of us is going to complement the frequency of loneliness, emptiness, and sadness. Separation or a fight or something like that. If we want to come together and go to a timeline that produces a different outcome, we both have to change frequencies. Not just one person, not just the other person, not just the person that did wrong, okay? Both people have to go inside and get to work and change frequencies, okay? And I see there's at least 1 person in the mix here that's not willing to do that and is trying to manipulate the situation, okay? Let's see if we can get an outcome, though. Things are pretty stagnant between the 2 of you, too, and not really moving forward. Kind of stuck. The brakes have been applied. Let's look at the outcome. Will it end up being successful? Oh, 5 of Cups. I see disappointment. I see disappointment here. The boom, Justice card reverse. I feel like you're going to end up disappointed because you feel like this is very unfair. There's that Magician reversed again. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that's into black magic. But I just kind of feel like there's just going to be too much manipulation here. Okay? So I feel like you're going to feel like you're treated very unfairly. Like whatever happens between the two of you, I see you feel like you're treated very unfairly and you're going to end up disappointed. And I feel like communication is going to end up blocked between the two of you. What's the best advice here? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Nine of Cups in the reverse. And the Empress in the reverse. Okay, so it's very important to work on obtaining and maintaining a sense of emotional independence. Okay? As long as you are emotionally independent, you're unstoppable. You are unstoppable. And any connection see, here's the thing too. Any connection that you deal with, first of all, that's a different frequency. When you begin to get out of the frequency of loneliness and into the frequency of being happy, whole, fulfilled, and complete, whether you're in a relationship or not, you and the past person won't even be vibrating at the same frequency anymore. You'll be looking back at them like, how the hell was I ever tripping on you? You know what I mean? You'll be kicking your own ass. You'll be looking back at them like, oh my God, I can't believe I used to trip over that person, you know? But the most important thing though, this is the Nine of Cups. What's the next step? 10 of Cups. It's not done that way by accident. The next communication, the next connection that comes in is going to have a much higher chance for success. Because it's going to be at a frequency of, I don't need you, I choose you. And that builds a solid foundation. When two people come together on that frequency, I don't need you, I choose you. I want to share my happiness with you. I'm not looking for a relationship to make me happy. It's not your job to make me happy. I'm happy. I just want to share my happiness with you. Now we can come together and we can actually be like a power couple. Now we can build and grow and evolve together. And when we're actually, I find happiness in me, you find happiness in you, we come together and we share that happiness. We exchange that happiness with each other. See what I'm saying? You'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. As soon as that, look, one card fell off and I picked it up and the 10 of Cups was showing its face. That means that I know at least one of you out there is going to take that advice and manifest your person. Yup. Oh, Pisces love. Thank you for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. On that note, I feel like those were the messages my signs needed to hear for the weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I am eternally grateful to every last one of you that tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. Greatly appreciate y'all, man. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.